All right, queens, in this episode, we are going to talk about you being comfortable in your own skin. And why? Is because you're a beautiful queen and you should be comfortable in the God-given skin that God gave you. Next on Powerfully Her. Hello. How you doing? Are you grooving? Hello. You know I like to have a good time. You know I like to have fun, and I love showing up for you. So how you doing? How you doing? Put it in the comments. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what's going on. I really want to know. And I hope you're doing fabulous. No matter where you are in the world listening to this podcast, I hope everything is going well for you. And if it's not, we're going to do our best to turn that around. So this is is it 17? I think it's episode 17. Yeah, this is 17. Y'all, we are moving. Remember, to me, 17 is like 1700, okay? I feel like we did, or 170 at least. I feel that we've done over 100 episodes. That's how much I am passionate about this project, and my husband and I, we care so much about this. It's a true passion project for us, and we love it because we're able to show up for women that really need it. So, yay. So speaking of that, you know my style, you know my flow. I like to jump right into it. And this episode is about being comfortable in your skin. Now, let me ask you, are you comfortable in your skin? No, truly. Are you comfortable in your skin? And what that means is, are you comfortable with you? Do you feel good where you are in life? Do you like you? Do you love you? That's what I want you to process. And that's what I want you to answer to yourself, how you feel about that and how you feel about it and whether you do or not. Is it a yes or a no? And if it's not, if you do not feel favorably about yourself, if you're not giving yourself that love and that you deserve, we need to work on that. We got some work to do. So here we go. Now, being comfortable in your own skin just comes down to loving yourself. That's what it's about. It's about, do you love you? Do you like you? Are you confident with who you are? Are you bold and beautiful? Are you the BB? Are you the BB? Do you like you? Are you feeling you? Do you feel comfortable with you? Are you your own best friend? Are you good with being with yourself? Do you feel good? You know, even when you're not feeling as dolled up and, all manicured and hair done, do you still feel good in your own skin? Are you still like, I'm still a queen. I'm so wonderful. Am I so sophisticated? I'm so beautiful. I'm so powerful. Like, none of that changes who I really am. Do you feel that I'm powerful? Do you know that about yourself? And do you believe that about yourself? It's unfortunate that we live in a time where we are inundated with so much all the time. We are in an information stage, right? And everything we're doing is trying to grab our attention, right? But it's so important to center yourself and focus yourself on what it is you want. What it is, let me back up, what God wants for you. And what you want for yourself, and is it in alignment? And are you happy, right? Are you happy in your own skin? It's very important. And what happens is, over time, because as women, we have so much riding on our shoulders. We so much, like, the way we are built, it's just like we are pulling in, like, it's like we just, the pain, it's in our hips, it's in us, it's in our chest, it's there, it's in the shoulders, it's there. On top of everything else that we have that goes on with us, there's so much going on. And we're inundated with beauty standards, like I spoke before, beauty standards and distractions about why we're not enough and why we're not beautiful and why we're not the right shade and why we're not young enough and why we're not pretty enough and why we don't have enough money and you need to have this person as your partner and all these things. So this is how your life should look. We're inundated with that. And there's so much noise, so much noise. And we have to silence the noise, right? So that's why I pose a question to you. Are you comfortable in your own skin? Are you? And I really want you to think about, I do. Because if you're not, again, there's help. We can change that. I was not always comfortable in my own skin. I didn't like myself. I would say maybe mid-20s. Mid-20s. Mid-20s, the confidence was starting to come. And that's great. But for some women, that's not the story. Some women, it's a lot longer. Some women, it's not at all. I saw this video one time. Story time. I saw this video, and I did want to talk about it in the podcast, and hopefully one day this will be an episode where a woman, and I'm only saying race because it's painting the picture. So there was a young white woman, and she gave a black woman, older black woman, flowers. Now the black woman was startled. The girl was the young girl was very sweet, and she was like, "No, I'm just passing out flowers." And the woman, the older woman, was so astonished. She said, "No one has ever given me flowers before, ever." She was in her 70s. Oh, that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, man. I just hate that. I hate it. But I want to talk with the love part, what I love about it. What I love about that was the fact, and it wasn't clickbait, it was a real story. What I like about that is the fact that it had nothing to do about color. Here is this girl who saw that she wanted to do something really nice for somebody else, a complete stranger, to brighten their day. She didn't see, oh, let me give this to this black woman. And the black woman wasn't like, what does this white girl want? They were both giving each other respect and kindness. And that gesture that the young girl gave the woman was an act of love to a stranger who has never been given flowers before, ever. So that means the older woman went throughout her life never given flowers. And it's not about flowers. This is not about, well, I don't like flowers. It's not about that. It's about seeing someone and brightening their day and showing love to someone to make them smile and say, I see you and I think you're beautiful. It took a stranger to do that. In her 70 years, she's never seen that before. That is so heartbreaking. And that sheds a light to, one, the fact that there is love in this world. And there's a lot of light. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of light. And that's all God. And despite all the darkness, there is some good, y'all. And that's what we're tapping into. And that older woman, I don't know if she's ever felt comfortable in her own skin before. But I do know, being a black woman, and especially dark-skinned black woman, the hell dark-skinned black women feel at times. I could tell you that for a fact. Dark-skinned black women are not sometimes seen as beautiful. Black women in general, especially darker black women, are considered as aggressive, complicated, difficult, not desirable. You're not attractive. So I could see why that would happen to her, because sometimes that's what's projected. That's the lie. That's a narrative that's told about black women most times. And I'm here to dispel. You know I'm about truth. I'm here to dispel all of that. That is wrong. It is wrong and it is a lie. You are beautiful by the heart that you have. And I want you to be comfortable in your skin. I don't care how wide your nose is. I don't care if it's from here to here. I don't care how big your lips are, where they are like up to your eyes. I don't care about how wide you are or how much weight you got on you. I don't care how short or tall you are. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is the fact that you are, number one, being a good person, and you love you. Being comfortable in your own skin. It is so important, because it can be very hard, like I said, about inundated with too much stuff. It's like information, but then it's just we're inundated with stuff. We're overstimulated with stuff. It's not even necessarily information. It's just everything. Boom, 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 boom. And if you are told the narrative that your look is not beautiful, it never has been, what does that do to a person? How does that make you feel? Of course, you're not going to feel comfortable in your own skin. The narrative is that you were never beautiful. You were never desirable, ever. You never will be. And it's like, wait, hold up. Wait, let me do a spiritual check. Let me do a God check. Are you the creator? Did you make me? Can you fly? Can you give me physical life? Did you give life to creation? Are you the Big Bang? No. So you have no right and no power over me. And your evil thoughts have nothing to do with me. That's a you problem. And you will be returning back to your maker, like all of us. And I trust you change your ways before it's too late. And that's to everybody. And that's why I want you to, queen, no matter what stage you are in life, I don't care what race you are, again, I don't care your age, I don't care any of that. You were beautiful. You were beautiful and you were special. And do not listen to anyone that tells you otherwise. And if they got anything to say, they can tune into Powerfully Her and I'll give them a lesson. Okay? I'm not for that. There was a client of mine, story time, that she was going through that. She went through the same thing. I do think I said it before, but the reason why I'm saying that is because she was a dark-skinned Black woman and her daughter mistreated her because she wasn't proud that her mother was a dark-skinned Black woman and the daughter was more lighter skin. And, you know, when I found that out, I hit the roof because I'm like, oh, no. In the moment, the earliest chance you get, tell your daughter to come see me. When we have our next session, please give her, she can come with you. I would like her to come. I'm not even charging her. She can come because she needs help. How dare you do that to your mom? Your mother? Like, if you had a toxic relationship, that's different. There's trauma, that's different. But here, my client was a beautiful, strong, loving mom. And here's her daughter mistreating her mother because of complexion she has. And again, the daughter is believing the narrative, the lies that have been projected into society, to the world, actually, that Black isn't beautiful. And dark skin, especially, is not beautiful. And it's wrong and it's a lie. Of course, the daughter never came. She's a coward. Of course she didn't come because her mom told her so much about me that she was just like, yeah. And so they're strained now because the mom is putting her foot down. I showed her, taught her the framework, how she needs to start loving herself and being comfortable in her own skin. Please, comfortable in your own skin. No one has power over you. No one has the right to have power over you. No one. And I want you to be comfortable in your skin. I don't care if you're in a nice dress or some jeans or some sweats. And you know how I said I love the sweats. I don't care what you have on. I don't care what's in your bank account. I don't care how you look. I want you to know that you deserve the best and think big and to believe and know that you have all the best, that God has all the best for you if you just believe in yourself. And that's why faith is so important, because we cannot do this without faith in God. You can't. You will see people's minds transformed and their hearts ultimately transformed by prayer, by someone that truly believes in God. And you're like, that can never happen. Well, then you're an unbeliever. And hopefully you come back. But this is not to convert you in any way, but I'm saying the power of prayer and the power of putting God first is things that we do not foresee happening for good, God will make happen if we trust in him. And that's why your confidence is first built with having faith in him. 100%. Ladies, queens, everything goes back to that. Everything. I cannot explain any further that I am here because of him. I'm able to speak because of him. All of this is because of him. I have to give praise. I have to give thanks. Thank you. Thank you, God. And this is why this sheer firm conviction that my father instilled in me and said to me that day, when he said, Nadira, you have to have a steel will. A steel will. If my father didn't have a firm faith in God and did not have a steel will, he would not have accomplished all the great things he's accomplished. My dad would drive, back to the episode when I was talking, episode 15, talking about thinking big. My dad has his driver's license. That's another thing. Story time again. And he got his license. He was one of the first to ever get his license out of all his friends. Now, again, my dad has cerebral palsy. That's not possible. You can't get that. Well, he did. He has his driver's license, and it's legit. And my father's always had the best of the best. Before my dad passed, he had a BMW, the newest one, okay? My dad's always had BMWs. And I remember when my dad and my husband went to the track, it was really cool. BMW has this racetrack, and I'm telling you this for a reason. And on the racetrack, they were surprised. My dad, it was his turn to go up, and because my dad and my husband were invited, being that owning BMWs, things of that nature. And one of the head coaches there of BMW was like, "Oh, he knows how to drive? You better be lucky I'm not going to accelerate and escalate that comment you just made." So we checked the dude on the spot because, we want to make sure hopefully he still has his job, because after I would have got done with him, he wouldn't have. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." What? Just think about how that's making someone else feel. My dad felt that he dealt with that all his life. But just think about, would you want someone to say that to you? No. So my father got in a car, whipped it like he does, because my father is the best driver I know. And he did it because he believes in God, and God, he had that firm faith in God, and he believed in himself, that confidence. So my dad he learned how to be comfortable in his own skin while other people were telling him that you shouldn't. And that's why when you walk with God, there's nothing that anyone else can tell you. You already know the truth because you with him. And if anyone else is telling you something else, they're the enemy. You're like, I'm not listening to that. God already told me in his books who he is and who I am. So why in the world I'm going to listen to what you have to say? Right? It's the truth. Why? Why would I listen to you? You're not the creator. And this is why you want to stand firm, as God says in the book, stand firm. And remember him. Stand firm. Be bold. Because in that boldness is beauty, queen. In that boldness is beauty. Because when you start walking with God, having that faith in him, right? This is when your confidence starts to build, because then God will reveal to you, you start putting out what is it you want. You start going for your goals, being committed to being disciplined for your goals. That will build confidence, right? Then that confidence will create a boldness because you're thinking big and you're going for the best. So you're confident. So you're walking with God. You're being disciplined on your goals. You're taking action on your goals, which is building confidence as well. And then you're being bold. The fact that you've been taking a chance on yourself, you're betting on yourself to think big because you want what's the best that God has to offer. You're doing that builds confidence, and that creates boldness. And that boldness makes you beautiful, even if you're the darkest skinned Black woman ever. That's what it does. And that's why I don't want you to be conditioned to believe these evil beauty standards that I said before, because they are extremely evil, to make you believe that you do not deserve the best. Okay? So you need to be comfortable in your own skin, because you were created from God. You were here for a reason. So that alone shows that your skin is beautiful, no matter the color, that you are beautiful. Your skin is beautiful. Your nose is beautiful. Your lips is beautiful. Your eyes is beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. Your everything, your body shape is beautiful. It's all beautiful. Beautiful. It is all beautiful. And be bold in that. Let that beauty, that boldness emerge. Let your beauty emerge from that boldness of knowing that God created you. You are amazing, and you show up. Show up and show out and shut it down. And I want to be so clear about that, if I haven't already. Make every year, every day of your life better. Be powerfully her. Be powerfully her. I didn't choose that name. God chose that name. He created that. He understood that only queens they're listening to this. That's you. He was just like, powerfully queens, they're going to come, Nadira. They're coming. And this is the name for the podcast, because this is his podcast. Give it all to him. It's his. Knowing that you're an amazing queen. Okay? I know how to land the plane. So I'm going to land it with this. Number 1, the new year's approaching. Do not wait to start getting back to God, communicating, creating a strong bond with him. Number 2, cut out all negativity that makes you feel not who you are, which is a beautiful queen. Cut it all off. Number 3, connect in things and empower you. People and things and literature and all of that empower you to who you truly are. That's beautiful, special, and bold. And powerful. Okay? And have these constant reminders and let this podcast be that for you. Because we all need it. We all need reminders. And we all need to be affirmed. And if I haven't affirmed enough, you know who you are, Queen. Okay? You were wonderfully made. Wonderfully made. Who says that? You were wonderfully made. We're in the times where people, they don't know from their top and their bottom. That ain't nothing but the enemy. But you're wonderfully made. You're not an accident. God put you in this body, in this skin, during this time for a reason. It is not an accident. So stop acting like you're an accident. Lift your head high. You have a crown on it, and love you and be full of light that you really are, and light up your life so you can light up others. And as always, know that you are powerfully her. You are more than enough. You come from greatness, so greatness lives in you. It is time to activate it. And I can't wait to see you in the next episode. All right. Thanks, Queens. Bye.